Hello everyone, my name's Techlorsa, and we're playing some Subnautica. If you don't know what Subnautica is, it is an underwater base building exploration game where you're trying to escape a water-filled planet of death. That's a pretty good summary of the game, and I'm on the pause menu. I'm not recording that again. Well, anyways, so I've played this game before, back when it was in early access, and I've been meaning to play it since it became, since it fully released. Last time I did a little bit of a tutorial on how you start off the game. I think I'm going to do that again. I've got a little list of stuff that I intend to do right off the bat. First of which is dive underwater. So let's see.
Suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown.
The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for... Can't use that yet. First thing I'm looking for is some metal scrap. I am not seeing any. Before there used to be just this giant chunk of metal scrap just all over the place nearby. I guess it's because the Aurora hasn't exploded yet. But let me find some of that metal scrap and I'll be right back. You see, I really need some form of metal scrap. Like this piece right here. Very good. And I'm going to go back to base so I can craft an O2 container. I'm just really unlucky to have to swim that far. No, that was not there earlier. I'm gonna roll back and see if that was there. If that was there, ooh. Alright, so I reviewed my footage, like I said I was going to, and the best way to say it is I never looked directly at that spot. So it could have been there, but from the views I found, it definitely wasn't there. Well, what's done's done, so... yeah. Back to the show. So now that I've got that, let's go ahead and use the fabricator and then turn that metal scrap into titanium bits. And let's go ahead and break it all down. Now we go into here, equipment, and we can make a standard O2 tank. There we go, and that should have automatically equipped. Yes, it did. So now, from here, I need to go grab some silicon rubber. I should be able to stay underwater for a little bit longer, but the silicon rubber will let me make fins and a survival knife, which will make being here just that much easier. Let me orient myself to the Aurora. There it is. So, there used to be different locations where the Lifepod would spawn. I don't know if that's still true now. I'm assuming that it is. But if you look, there's just this little kelp forest right at the aft end of the Aurora. There's a cat jumping at my door. That's something I didn't have to use to deal with. But right there on the aft end of the Aurora is this kelp field. There's also a kelp field further back that way. So this one actually gets irradiated after the Aurora explodes. So if you can get here early, that's perfectly fine. If it's later, you're gonna have to go a little bit further out, which I guess also fine. But with all the kelp forests, you gotta be careful of the stalkers, which I saw one earlier. Okay, come on, give me these. Give me. Thank you.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, so I grabbed a bunch of those and let me head on back. Alright, so now we're back. Use the fabricator. Go into the basic materials. So I don't need lubricant, I need silicon rubber. Let's go ahead and make this a couple of times. So now, ooh, I would need to get glass, though. If I can find some quartz, that shouldn't be too hard to do. But anyways, that's not what I'm here for. So, need fins.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment, using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Okay. Anyways, survival knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Let me talk about what's up next. Since I've got the flippers, I've got an oxygen tank, and I've got my knife, that means I've got access to pretty much all of the basic materials that I need. But from here, so I need to find the scanner, and I also need to find materials for... Oh my god, it got really dark. I do not remember it being this dark. This is completely unsuited for recording. I mean, in here's bad enough. Here, let me go up top. So yeah, that was supposed to be a, nice glory shot of the downed Aurora.
Increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the
Wow,
Aurora's
though.
drive core sustained during planet fall.
So, I might have to cut here for a bit and wait for the light to come back. Okay, well... So I can talk a little bit about what I'm going to need coming up while I wait for the sun to come out. It's almost there. Here, let me pop back up. See, there it is. So it's almost light enough that I can actually start recording again. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, so I've determined that I'm going to need a flashlight, which is batteries and... which is a battery, sorry, and glass. I'm also going to have to get water soon. I drank one of the waters during the night. Here we go. These guys turn into water in the fabricator.
May have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Oh, I guess this is the first time I've taken out the knife. Here. Grab a couple of bladderfish, and let me grab some peepers. Okay, so... Okay, here we go. So, limestone typically will contain titanium, copper, or... Oop.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Oh, thank you. Let me grab a whole bunch of acid mushrooms. I need a whole bunch of those. I need a whole bunch of copper, too, for all the little batteries that I'm going to need. So I need to keep my eye out for more limestone. So let's see, I've got my oxygen tank. What am I looking for now? Okay, I've got my oxygen tank, fin, survival knife. I'm looking to get the repair tool, which requires silicon rubber, some sulfur, and titanium. Let's see, I also need a bunch of quartz so I can get a flashlight. I should probably also talk about cave sulfur. Okay, right there. Let me get closer to it. Oh, it's gonna... Oh, I didn't even get to see it. Oh, now I'm poisoned. Crap. Well, all of that just went horribly wrong. Okay, is there any more of those guys? Okay. Here we go. There's the sulfur. Man, everything just went horribly wrong all at once. So basically, oh, I forget what they're called, and I don't have a scanner. But anyways, they protect their nest by rushing out and exploding. Okay, quartz. Grab 2 pieces of quartz. And let me get out of here. Head back to my Lifepod so I can go ahead and craft. Okay, so now I've got a whole bunch of stuff. So let's go ahead and start off. What does it want me to do? Oh, I can make air bladders. Okay, that's not what I want. So make glass. And then equipment. Oh, I needed 2 glass for that. Whatever, I just need a battery now. So electronics. Let's see, how many of these do I need? I think I need 2 or 3. I'll just make 3. It's probably going to end up being a waste, but... oh. I doubt that it would be a waste. Alright, so first off, scanner. Flashlight.
To synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological.
And let's see, what else did I say I need? Repair tool. Repair tool, I need to grab... oh, I guess it didn't need the battery. Did I say that it did? I don't remember if I said I needed a battery for the repair tool or not. In fact, I don't think I said the recipe at all. That's what I was saying. Okay, there we go. Repair tool. So now I got a lot of the basic stuff that I need out of the way. So I want survival knife on 1. I want flashlight 2, scanner 3, repair 4, peeper 5. And I keep hitting escape trying to get out of the screen. Okay. So now with the repair tool, I can start making repairs here. And that's just a simple right click. So now I get messages through the radio. And...
Lifepod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
there we go. Right, yeah. Okay, so let's play the message.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours.
Yeah.
Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Yeah, I was not expecting the Aurora to ever come to my aid. Okay, so now I can scan everything. Now, I know there was a box nearby. I do not remember which direction it was in, though. Let's say it was... oh, wait, there it is. Now, these little boxes have thingamabobs in them. Bunch of different thingamabobs. You scan them, and after you scan a certain number of whatever fragment is inside of it, you get the blueprint for that particular object. So I know that if I head towards the Aurora, there was some off in that direction. I remember seeing the Seaglide and beacons. So I do want to make the Seaglide as soon as possible. And from the notes I took earlier... grav trap? That's new. And I see another one here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that.
New blueprint acquired.
What is... oh no, not the sand shark. Oh, those guys were mean. I remember that they were mean. And let's see. I just need one more fragment of the Seaglide.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, well, while I was out, I got a message on the radio, so I'm gonna go ahead and listen to that.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call, laying back.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency Seaglide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Well, that's sad. They're probably already dead. Alright, so what I am doing is I'm still looking for that Seaglide fragment. I'm assuming it's gonna be somewhere this way. Alright, so I'm gonna have to try to look somewhere else for the, for that fragment. Jesus, where did he come from? I was nowhere near a cave. Was it over here? Oh, no, 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 no. Let's see, I know that there is another kelp forest. Let me orient myself. I know it's off in that direction towards Lifepod 3. Oh, there it is. Well, I guess that's not quite in the direction of Lifepod 3. Alright, well, I'm hoping that the there are more boxes over in this direction. This is a little bit of a deeper kelp forest. Oh, don't fart on me. Oh, he farted on me. Maybe I could just head to Lifepod 3. They did mention in that radio transmission that they had Seaglide fragments, so maybe that's where I'm supposed to go. Even though I know it's supposed to be all over the place here. I remember once upon a time, though, that I was able to grab 2 Seaglide fragments from over there, and then quickly just zip across over to here. But you know, maybe that's just not the case anymore. I also could just be missing the box that I need, but you know, I'm already halfway here, so... Whoa, holy mother of lag. Okay, it's only about another 100 meters. Wait, there we go, there's some more boxes. Well, if it's not the Seaglide, it could very well be something else. Okay, that one's empty. Trash can. Well, I mean, I guess I can accept that.
New blueprint acquired.
There we go, Seaglide. That took me a lot longer than I had planned.
Acquired.
And another Seaglide fragment. If I had just come out this way, I would have gotten both of them. Oh well. There's really no way I could have known that there's going to be 3 Seaglide fragments out here. Maybe more? Here we go, is this another one? Yeah, 4 Seaglide fragments.
Oxygen.
Wow, give me a little bit more warning next time. Oh, is that a heat vent? Oh yeah, that is a little geyser. Oh. Wish I had a beacon. Because I know I can make, well, for a base later, I can make a thermal generator. Pop it down near that. Of course, I don't really have a compass to orient myself, but I know it's in the direction of Lifepod 3.
Seek fluid intake.
I'm going to catch some bladderfish. There's one right there. That sounded like a sand shark. What is a sand shark doing in the safe shallows? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I'm 100 meters out from, Oh, Stalker. What are you doing in the shallows, Stalker? No. Well, you know, that was a lot of time that I wasted looking for it, and there was just 100 meters that way. Didn't even have to go towards the other life pod. Okay, so first off, I need to get water up and running before I die of dehydration. So I've unlocked the Seaglide, so I need lubricant and copper wire. Do I have extra bits of copper? So I've got one extra bit of copper, and I've got some creepvine clusters that... Oops. I'm going to keep doing that. I've got some creepvine clusters that I can turn into lubricant, so let me go ahead and do that. And let me grab...
in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Okay, so I need one more copper ore. So copper wire. And now, Seaglide.
The Seaglide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Both good points. Alright. And now with the Seaglide, I forgot to check to see if I can make the habitat builder. Oh well. With the Seaglide, going to this Lifepod. This Lifepod should be a breeze. Okay, let's see what they have in their data box. Compass. Cool.
Blueprint acquired.
Alright, and PDA. Lifepod 3 crew log. I'll take
New PDA data.
a look at that. What was that? Was that a stalker?
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, there it goes.
New blueprint acquired. For your convenience, the radiation suit has been added to your blueprint database.
I also saw that I had a incoming signal, so we'll go ahead and play that.
Playing pre-recorded distress call.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Lifepod 17. 455 meters away. It looks like it's 100 meters down. Stranded near a cave system and under attack. Well, by the time we can get out there with our little poke knife, they're going to be dead. So, yeah. So, one last thing that I wanted to look at making was the habitat builder. Was that under tools? Needs a computer chip, wiring kit, and battery. no way I'm going to be able to build that right now. I'm going to have to spend some time grinding in the kelp forest to see if I can get some gold and silver. Both of those come from... Oh, it's one of the rock outcroppings. It's not the limestone, it's a different one. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. But yeah, that's gonna be my next objective. That's gonna be a little complicated though. 2 table coral, that's easy enough to get. 1 gold, that's not so easy to get. 2 copper for a copper wire, that's not so bad. The wiring kit needs 2 silver, that's not too great. And the battery is another copper and 2 acid, which I think I actually already have an extra battery. Or did I already use that up? I already used that up. Well, that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge to get to. The other thing that I need to start going for is the mobile vehicle bay. I need to find the parts for that. I also need to find the parts for the sea moth. And, yeah, that's where I'm heading next. You know, maybe once day breaks, I'll go out and see if I can get to that Lifepod. Actually, day's probably already starting to break. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that in this episode, but I think I'll do it in the next one. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and have yourselves a very good day.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.